at me fart. So far.
Congratulate the whole team, cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up, like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide up. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no prep. 1, 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. We grinded every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones had it dancing up again. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Detroit Lions.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that.
Come on, Terrence, get free. Burn him like a fucking flame, buddy. Oh, there you go. Nice. Oh.
Let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Here we go.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Jaguars at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would take advantage of that part of it because, as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now, this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Shit, no, pick. Oh, he got it. Oh,
and it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get into the ground.
Bennett, the code of Bennett. Fuck, I'm a good job.
On 1st down, Lawrence rolling to his right.
He's open. Tutty.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Can't get out of the block.
Be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their team a fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Lawrence with the
There we
handoff
go.
to Robinson.
There we go. Biggest run of the day.
Solid footwork there as he'll take
Fine.
this down
Breaking free
around
for
the
him.
38. 10 yards there.
Let's
Good
go.
enough for the Jags 1st down. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that will
Heck,
be incomplete.
how do you
They
not,
couldn't
bro?
hook
How do you
up
not catch that?
on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh,
the
come
ball
on.
comes
Get
out
it
on
out
the hit, but
fast.
they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Shit. There's that.
Let's go. Able to find Kirk complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll run with Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Come on, James. I'm gonna get you.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Running out of the gun with ETN. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Truly knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Nope.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
1st down, let's go.
Hauls it in. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I can't get out of the box, man. I'll try it in the 2nd half.
Now Lawrence to throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Lawrence going to throw again. He finds Robinson. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect it. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing after the interception, Robinson. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Steps away. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
Pickens is
one-handed. Wow. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt.
Marco. Woohoo.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And they'll run with ETN. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
No, I can get it. I can get
Smack down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Where's Pickens? Pickens no. Alright. Sitting on the bench. Got to coach him out, bro.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Now Lawrence on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Oh, but we can't.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side.
They must have.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And able to get this one before he's brought down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to get it across the
fucking
midfield.
face mask, buddy. Holy fuck.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had it pretty obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
Yo, nice. I thought I was getting
there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Doing the sweep.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk.
Touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk, his first rushing touchdown. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From midfield now, Lawrence. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, Lawrence. And this pass broken up.
Come on, George, get handles, please.
And now fourth down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Sit, ball, sit, ball, sit.
Oh, what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5 all the way down.
Uh-oh.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to
If
shine.
I call a pass play right here, you can fire
So
me on
it's
the
Jaguar
spot.
football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. Able to avoid him at the 40. Down inside the 40. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On to give, here's Robinson. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Handoff now to Robinson. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 50 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now.
Let's go, boys.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped few.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Green Bay Packers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Green Bay Packers.
Good game, Kirk.
Along with Charles Davis. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
I'll take the 6.
ETN up the middle. And brought down, but not stop before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up first and goal. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop.
Fucking way, bro.
Here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. A big thank you to his defense. They forced the turnover on downs, and that meant that the interception he threw on the preview.
What the fuck is that?
Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Off the flat like a smart quarterback.
Side complete. That's Patrick. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability
I need
to read
one
a defense and
I'm gonna be one-dimensional all fucking season.
coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody
Is that not a fucking face?
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies.
Oh my god, this is a horrible fucking start.
The Packers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you
make good plays.
maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Jaguars at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that is incomplete.
I'm trading him for a fucking piece of ham. A dry-ass slice of bread.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground, Etienne, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Stop putting him on the bench, dude. I want the guy out here. He's about to be a #1 receiver.
Gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go for one personality.
Yo, okay, audible. Well, actually, no, I don't like that part. Is this slant? Slant. Oh, actually, this one's alright.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll
It's
look
not
to
open. I
throw.
don't want to risk it.
Left side, he's got a man. It's Bennett.
Should I go for
He'll
it?
be out of bounds, just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
Kick meters off today.
He was
Nice,
only
man.
asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be... And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the 38,
He's
Lawrence
fucking stuck, bro.
steps away to his left. Pass
Good play.
complete, George Pickens with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Lawrence. He finds his man complete. It's Bennett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. He's
What
going
a
to let
rocket.
this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man.
Yeah.
It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. George Pickens. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. So we've reached halftime here with the business. No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Taken in at the 3. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 7. Lawrence. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get it back at his own 3-yard line. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. So holding there on the return. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A handoff for Etienne. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Proctor.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Oh, excellent. Yep.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down just
Another
shy
draft
of
pick.
40.
Man, we got some system
More than
in this.
acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Lawrence. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete.
I'm looking at this.
Wait a second. Just hold the horses. Oh, wait. No.
With my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandoned.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone. Now Lawrence down around his goal line. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bennett. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to ETN running right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Another toe for ETN. And they'll take him down
forward
at the
4 yards.
31-yard line.
Nice.
4
Travis
yards to pick up.
picking up
First
the
down.
slack.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. A critical error.
Taking care of the football.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence flushed out right. And he'll be out right at the 35.
That's the first time he's called his own number. He's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Lawrence. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing now, Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Bennett. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Etienne once more. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's a give to Etienne. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back to throw, Lawrence. He finds his man. Complete. It's Bennett. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
That's the league.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling.
Let's go.
I'm so No, no, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties.
Dean Pierce, oh, he's a fucking runner, so I mean,
Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it.
we will just defend outside, inside, he might be inside. Okay, yeah, that's what I know. We got Jimmy Kennedy, okay.
At the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy. I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, no, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, I know kin to me. Heard you told my girl about all of them that's DMing me. Why they hogging up the recipe? Heard them talking like I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that acting tough, damn, this must be a parody. Okay, 1-on-1 ain't no comparing me. Okay, wait, 2-on-2 that's like for they be sharing me. Okay, they working like the red dude, red got them doing. That's what I'm into. Yeah, if I'm in it, then I own it, not a rental. No, I've been plotting on the lamb in the Benz cool. Yeah, oh, yeah. I don't like your energy. I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, no, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's week 4 of the NFL. Houston Texans taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Again, everyone, with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this play here. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They go play action with Lawrence. Checks this one down to Robinson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. The Jaguars at 4-0 in the month of September, and they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited, not overly so, but that quiet confidence is starting to build. They're starting to believe that this could be their year. If
again,
they stay on track.
back.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Second down and a run by Robinson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. Going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Almost overthrew that. You missed the fucking kick, bro. What the fuck?
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Robinson with another carry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack and to stop him short of the first. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Clear catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So
Kicking interference, but hey, whatever. That's call it better than that.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And a penalty flag comes in. It's had it once and incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield,
you're open.
the more
Cut.
frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make the play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And this is going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley
not
and
end
the
zone.
Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off, This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
Oh, come on, bro. Now I can't hear shit.
Played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Whoop.
So holding on the return. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Back to throw. Lawrence. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well,
all the options look risky
here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down. 18 yards to go. Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. Lawrence eluding the pressure right. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about
Beautiful.
every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really difficult.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Draw play, ETN. Skirts by him at the 35, and he'll take this down to the 33. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Looking like a schnappy.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
You.
He finds his man complete. That's Bennett. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
On the end of an online game.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And the clock will roll down to zeros. 4 weeks in, 4-0. I don't think anybody needs to alert the 72 Dolphins just yet.
Well, maybe.
Great start to the season.
Great start. How about taking a knee at the end? And there's no better feeling for a team than to do that, to close out a
Not
victory.
yet, but
you're right at 4-0.
we'll put the email on hold.
The rest of the league, they're going to be tough to deal with.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're handing
out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls.
What's my record? Wins, 34 losses. Close my eyes. Oh. Close my eyes. LA. No.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Come on, buddy. Pick a pocket play.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
It's fine. I'll take the excessive grease going. No, just wait. Never mind.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times. And in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Hurts to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking.
Stack and Paul.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts.
Yes.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Minica magic.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he is going to lose yardage here. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 2nd and 12, Pickett.
Beauty.
Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's brought down. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 50 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Sim's going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryer. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run again with Harris. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
Oh, he's got it.
There he goes, left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris.
Finally breaks loose.
And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for
Let's go.
That's in the double coverage and intercepted.
Medica magic.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7
Get
our score.
pitch and hitting licks.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They hand this off to Harris. Ooh, the juke. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here.
When you're playing zone wrong,
Consecutive plays now
you
where
get
the
burned.
offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football when...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
Nowhere the first,
Very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee.
Are you serious?
4th down.
I was there. What a fucking game.
They run for it with Harris. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw
and you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand
Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return. But these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. First and 10, here's Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
He's the family, boys. Let's
That'll
go.
leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
My God, eh?
This will leave him a yard
What?
short.
This
Nice
is
pickup of 9 yards on first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Going on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Yeah, he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. This is Harris on the draw. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Pickett. Looking for Pickens. He's got
What am I going backwards? Oh my
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchdown. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
yes!
Here comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Hurts. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st down, Hurts.
Big boy, TJ Watt.
He's taken down.
Deep boy.
Now this one's about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on third and forever. He'll look to throw. And Terrence is intercepted. His
No
third
fucking
of the
way.
game. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. Another solid game-changing play
How?
for this defense with the interception.
Right.
At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from
What do you do? You need the offense and the buff?
That happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. On the give, this is Harris. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position.
Not
because
at
it's
all.
almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space. Maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by
Boom, boom, boom.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the delay. Here's Harris. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And that's going to be incomplete. But man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. A 57-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
This is intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
Great stop by Darius Slay to back up the offense. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Second down, back to Sanders. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Going for it with Sanders. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, the Eagles. Grant Calcaterra punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Here's Pickett. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards that time for number 14. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. They'll roll him out right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one. It's intercepted.